What's happening, everyone? I hope you are well. I'm Gemstar Goddess, and I'm going to be doing another reading today. I hope that you are well in your day and you are feeling your vibes within you. So, those that you celebrate New Year's during this time frequency, I came to bring you a reading. And it doesn't matter if you celebrate, it's just this energy is going to be occurring during this time. So we're going to get with the planets, and I decided to get with Gemini's. So Gemini's, this is what's going to be occurring in the energy. I decided to use the planetary aspects. Well, that's not what it's called, but it's a planetary alignment. So we're going to find out what planetary alignment you are in. And because Gemini's and most signs are separated into three different, see, we have Mercury, and we are separate. We're separated into three different categories: the first decadent and the second decadent, and we're gonna get into it. Once again, if this is your first time here, welcome back. And if this is your numerous time coming back, I appreciate you so very much. And thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes in advance. This is going to be a deep reading, and hopefully you'll like it because I'm going to get really deep into some different decks, not just this one. So stay tuned. What first decadent does Gemini's need to know? Boom. Now, I do need to tell you about today's energy before you go out and celebrate. Hopefully you'll see this, before you go party. If not, that's okay. Today, the sun is in Capricorn, the Venus is in Aquarius, and the Mars is in Leo, and Jupiter is in Gemini, and Saturn is in Pisces, and then, of course, the retrograde is in Uranus for until February 25th. So, if you know, you know. If you don't, this is going to kind of help break down what's going on because we're talking about upcoming energy, but we also still have to live for our now. So, or whenever you see this. We have fire signs, so you may have fire in your birth chart. And it talks about fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are the most passionate, zestful signs in the zodiac. They express themselves with motivation and determination, and sometimes through sheer force. You may need to grab the extinguisher if things get heated with fire signs, as their impulsive actions may lead into some destruction. But even if they are quick to argue, they are also the first to forgive and will step up for the underdog in the fight. They are also extremely loyal, generous, and they are smothering. Sensuality is ultra passionate, making them among the sexiest signs in the zodiac. So, I just told you that Mars is in Leo. So, when you decide to step out, you need to realize that you have to be careful with whatever fire signs that you're dealing with, or you're holding fire signs placements, and if they're strong in your first three, like your moon, well, clearly your sun is Gemini, but if it's your moon or your Venus or even your ascendant, slow down, Gemini. Don't hurt nobody. That's what I'm hearing. So, we also have Earth, which is in happening for the first decadence of Gemini's. This is for the first decadent of Gemini's, and if the other decadents recognize this energy, have at it. Let's go. We have Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns are earth signs. Their earthy vibes are patient and practical with huge capacity for love. These signs are extremely organized and love to plan things in advance. The ground energy they give off makes others makes others comfortable in their presence, and they are able to handle multiple situations at once. With calm demeanor and level-headedness, earth signs are go-tos in crisis. So that's, that Hierophant. That's why, most people would say higher learning, the Pope, all that kind of stuff you're dealing with, higher authority. And it's all about Capricorn right now. The sun is in Capricorn. So if you have these placements, you are feeling that sun, you're feeling that energy, and you are that go-to. So you might want to block your energy. Oh, well, I just told you the sun. Yeah, that's what you are right now. And it says in astrology, the sun represents our identity and our conscious mind. The sun, which changes zodiacs approximately every 30 days, and the sun most important features of our birth chart because it represents our ego and will, leading us to our life path towards our goals and giving us unique personalities. Our sun signs dedicate how the world sees us. All right, so the world may be seeing you in that air and fire. That earth and fire. That's what I'm gathering. We have Pluto. So we know Pluto is here for like 21 years. That's people's opinions, their beliefs. I'll read it to you. And Geminis are outspoken, so you're going to have possibly that fire energy coming at you, and you might have to slow down. Tell them, like, hey, hold up. That's not what we dealing with. You're going to have to stay grounded, Gemini. This is what I'm thinking right now, okay? First decadence. It says Pluto. Pluto represents transformation, rebirth, and will focus us to the undergo change when necessary. Pluto allows goodness gracious. Let me start that over. Pluto represents transformation, rebirth, and will force us to undergo change when necessary. Pluto represents a challenge or overpower struggle with one who never gives up on an argument. I just told you. I'm telling you, it's here. The energy, I feel it. This planet forces us to confront our shadow self, tempers, passions, and come out stronger. Once you engage with this tempestuous planet, you'll never be the same, which isn't a bad thing. As long as you learn to roll up the punches and embrace personal evolution, it takes Pluto 12 to 31 years to change zodiac signs. So, I think Pluto is in Aquarius. So, yeah, that's why Aquarius. Everything is going to be exposed. So, you already know. And most likely, if you are going to have these aspects, you're going to be lighting some stuff up. So, yes, that's our first decade of Gemini's. So, I'm going to get into that. I need these cards because guess what? We might get something, the same energy for the second decade of Gemini's. And then I would like to show you some other things. So hopefully you're still around to hear what I have to say. Let's go. Second decade Gemini's. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Divine of the highest light. What do you want second decadent Gemini's to know? That Capricorn energy is coming out. What do you want Gemini's to know for our highest good? What do you need us to know? Oh. Alright, it says. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Conjunction. A conjunction is when two planets are within 0 to 3 degrees of each other within the exact same time. This major aspect is like mega super glue between two planets. Conjunctions are no joke. They can really be intense since two planets are sharing the small space. If the planets have complementary energies, this can be beneficial. Otherwise, This supercharged aspect can be difficult to for one to navigate. So if whatever energy you're in, excuse me, whatever energy that you're in, it may be like too much if you're sharing another planet, because you may, it's just too tiny in that little area up in the stars. So there may be some difficult times that you need to address or, see. Here we go. Post shadow retrograde. So it says the post shadow phase of retrograde follows the retrograde. This phase takes place after the planet has stationed. When the planet appears to stop before beginning retrograde and working its way to the final degree where the cycle began. In this phase, you are clearing up what became undone and was confusing during the actual retrograde. In general, post-retrogrades is when you can recover or reckon with what got shaken up during that cycle. So, I like that for us. I like the fact that you're able, whatever this little conjunction was causing, it can be rectified. So, that's what I'm hearing. Sounds good to me. And at the bottom, we have Nessa. And it says, this asteroid is the name of Nessa, a violent and devious centaur in the Greek mythology. Although this asteroid meaning can be difficult to face, Nessa can unlock areas of pain in our lives so that we can begin healing. Nessa can indicate areas of our lives and personal relationships where there can be major suffering or abuse, pointing to traumas that need to be worked through. Understanding how Nessa shows up in your chart can end cycles of pain and allow for personal transformation. Now, I did a video for us, and we are definitely going through transformations, and I feel like Nessa, we're ready. Okay, we are ready to go embark all of that. And behind it, you may be dealing with Scorpio energies. Okay, so that is for our second decadence of Gemini's. Let's find out what the the third decadent of Gemini's is. Divine of the highest, right? What do you want the third decadent of Gemini's to know? I'll make sure I'll post what the time frames are for first, second, and third decadent Gemini's. And we see Pluto again. So let's see. What is it that we need to know? Third decadent of Gemini's. What do you want them to know? Ooh. All right. So we got 3 for you. So it says Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and represents the beginning of the astrology wheel, symbolized as the ram. Aries are action-oriented and ready to go. They are always passionate and excited for new adventures. This fierce fire sign connects with the world through the courageous zeal and drive for success. Aries are fiercely independent and can often jump into something before fully ready. It says, this is both a major blessing and a caution for the ambiguous sign, and they are here to break boundaries with their trailblazing efforts. So you have this either in your sign, or you're going to be dealing with an individual that has that energy, or, this is the energy that you have because it's in your zodiac, Then it says new moon, which is tonight, or yesterday. I apologize. The new moon occurs when the sun and the moon are on the same side of Earth. Energetically, the new moon is a phase full of new beginnings and possibility, a fantastic time to set new intentions, plant seeds for abundance. This is a period where you can set yourself up for success ahead. Take advantage of this lunar phase by establishing new routines and committing to healthier habits. The new moon reflects the zodiac position of the sun in that season. For example, if the sun is in if the sun is in Scorpio, the moon phase will also be in Scorpio. So we're dealing with double Capricorn energy right now because the sun is in Capricorn right now. And wherever you have Capricorn in your placement, you may want to go there and look and find out how that is affecting you as well, okay? So it says people born in this phase are typically adventurous and down to explore new experiences and opportunities. So, because we have the Aries, and Aries represents the Fool in tarot, you ready to go. You like, hey, let's go, you know? That's wonderful. And once again, we have the retro phases that came out for the third decade of Gemini's. It says, this occurrence when retrograde phases. That's what this is. It's not the same. It says this occurs when a transit planet appears to go backwards in the orbit transit from Earth. It is an illusion. I did see Neptune trying to pop out. And based on the angle of the planet itself, but it creates a feeling of energy slowing down and can represent an opportunity to redo. Everybody's getting a redo. I like this. It says something in your life, the trickster planet Mercury going into retrograde can invoke anxiety because it indicates a time when communication delays and difficulties occur. Retrograde phases also have been very positive effect when they are a time in complete unfinished business and connect to new people from your past. So I feel like I can't remember. I think we just had a retrograde or we're in a retrograde. I don't even remember. What I'm trying to tell you right now is it ain't gonna matter because you're ready. You're ready. You are ready for the challenges that are happening, and everybody's getting redos, and we are ready to fix whatever energies that we didn't want to face, and that's wonderful. So underneath I have Ceres, and it says Ceres is the largest asteroid between Mars and Jupiter. And Mars and Jupiter. So Mars is in Leo right now, and Jupiter is in Gemini. Funny how we have that energy coming back. So it says a Roman mythos is known as a goddess of the crops, bringing abundant gifts and nourishment. Ceres is also associated with fertility, femininity, cycles, and the seasons. Her daughter, Persephone, is taken to the underworld by Pluto for 6 months. That's Uranus. That's interesting. So it says for 6 months every year. Oh, every year she go down there. Okay, so while she's gone, Ceres goes into mourning. The dark bearing fall in the winter season. That's where we are now. So it says she rejoices when her daughter returns. The fruitful months of the spring and the summer. Ceres' warmth and loving energies represents nurturing plants, healing. Whenever this asteroid appears, it should bring soulful rewards to you. So, it's, Geminis, we function better when it's warm, it's pretty outside. Some of us don't like the cold. I'm not going to claim all of us don't like the cold. Some people can't stand the heat. So, but you feel like you when it's not cold, or it's not even that. This season is going to bring those plants that you were planting or you're going to plant, because you can't plant in the winter. So I think that's why you're mourning. That's what I heard. Okay. Yes. Because you said whenever the spring goes away, you go into this deep, dark space that maybe, which most people do, because the time changes, the frequency changes, and it just, sometimes it can seem blah. Although you can change that energy. So let's get some cards for the first decadence of Gemini's. What is going to be their chakra card? These are the chakra cards. What is going to be important for you at this time? Say, I'm going to pull a dice on them. And where the dice land on that card. Let's see. That's how we're going to do this. What does the first decadence need to know about for Gemini? All right. If landed in front of this one. Ooh, you have throat chakra. So you're going to be speaking. All right. You're not going to be playing no games. You're going to say what you need to say. And it is what it is. What they say, I said what I said. That's it. It's going to be curtains. You know, and it goes back to that energy where you might have to be like, calm down. Don't set fires. You feel me? So, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. The throat chakra, it's the color blue, but the sound is ham. Ham. So that's how to activate your throat chakra. And the element is sound. So you're going to be hearing a lot of different things. Or you're just going to be speaking it. And people are going to be hearing you. And it's the thyroid gland. I'm not a doctor, although some of us may need to check those type of things during this time. The keywords, I speak. Love it. For you first decadent of Gemini. That's going to be your chakra card. You have I speak. Ooh, I like that. So let's find out what the second decadent has. What's going to be their chakra? Let me put this back. Hold on. Because it may come out to be the same thing. We don't know. Let's see. The second Gemini's. Second Gemini's. What is theirs? Ooh, heart chakra. It's funny because we represent the second decadent Gemini's. We do represent the heart. Not saying that the other ones, decadent of Gemini's, don't. Although we are more sensitive when it comes to certain things. So yeah, the heart chakra, I can see us being more loving and caring to those that deserve it. And let's see, the heart chakra, or us having to open up, because this 2024 was definitely a doozy. So let's go. It says the color is green and its sound is yam. Y-A-M. Yam. And then it says the element is air. So you're going to be all up in your frequency of love. I love this, Gemini's. And it says the gland is the thymus. I am not a doctor, although this is part of this particular chakra, so it goes hand in hand. You may want to check out the thymus. And it says the keywords, I love. So maybe you be finding new love, possibly. I know it doesn't matter what decade you are in. This is your reading, Gemini's. I feel like, and I saw 2424 on the clock. So if you've been seeing that, this definitely is your read. All right, I'm going to move these over here. Let me just shuffle them around. And then let's get the third decadent. Let's find out what your chakra card is going to be. Let's get it. Up. Third decadent Gemini's. Third decadent. All right. Ooh, the base chakra. Base. Feel the vibes, feel the bass. So that's the root chakra. That's you grounding. I got all kind of stuff falling. See, grounding. It wanted to go down. So you're going to be grounding yourself. It says here, let's see. The base chakra, red. The color is red. And then it says the sound is lamb. Lam. Lamb. Lamb. And the element is earth. That's that grounding. And then we have the adrenal gland. So I am not a doctor, although this may be something you might want to check out in your base chakra area. And the key word is I have. We saw those abundance cards come out. So what was it? The throat chakra, the heart chakra, and the base chakra. So that's blue, red, and green. And it's us speaking with love what we want and having it for that third decadent and just for Gemini's in total. Yeah. That's what's happening. Alright, so I wanted to get into some angel numbers. Let's get into some angel numbers. First, before we get into the angel numbers, I couldn't find... Oh, there go another one. Another one bites the dust. Ooh. Alright, I couldn't find my letterings last reading I had. So let's get some letters out. Alright, here we go. I'm going to take one by one this time. Well, two. Alright, so we have a U. Maybe your name is Ulysses. Yuna. I suck with trying to figure these names out. So we just going to stick with you. Then we're going to do P. I could do a P. Maybe your name is Paula P. Paul. Pops. Pam. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Why? Why not? Why? Alright. Yolanda. Yaya. Yusuf. We got B. Barry. Barbara. Bonita. Barbara, did I say Barbara? Let's see. Oh, I got one that fell. Let's see. A. Angela. Anthony. What did I hear? Antoinette. August. Like, maybe your name is August, because I don't know why I just heard August. So, let's see. What else? What other letters we got here? This would be your letters. It could be first, last name. It doesn't have to be just the one. We got M, Melanie, Melvin, Makita. We got Z, Zara, Zachary, Sakia, O, Otis, Omar, Olethea. Let's see, another O for a lady. Olga, Octavia, X, Xavier, Zena. Let's see. Oh, we got another P. We got another P out here. All right. And we got a G. So let's see. Gerline, George, Gina, Gigi, so many different names. So you figured it out. So that's some of the names. Wait, let's make it an even board. One more. S. So Samantha, Smith, Shadira, I heard Shakita, Shakita, I heard Shakita, Shaniqua, Susie, Susan. So, those are those letters. Alright. It's always fun for me to do that and don't have a clue if maybe that's your message, maybe it isn't, I don't know. So, let's get into the angel messages. Divine of the highest twilight, what do you want us Geminis to know for their highest good? What angel numbers are going to help them? What is the message for the angel numbers? I see 67, 67. They may be important to you. You may be seeing these different numbers on receipts or in your dreams, on cars. Here we go. 39, 39. Present moments. It says, let go. Present moment. Appreciate. Let go of the past mistakes and regrets and embrace the present moment with open arms. Appreciate the beauty around you and focus on the good things in your life. Yes. 39, 39. That's beautiful. I like that. So, what other messages do we need to know? 61, 61. It says, blessed, honey. What does Gemini's need to know? What is their angel guide message? Ooh, that was a lot, y'all. I can't take all these, but maybe we will. Why not? It's our time. 32, 32. Grateful. Thinking. Cultivating positive thinking and grateful mindset. Appreciate the good things in life and share your kindness and love with others. This will bring you more happiness and fulfillment. You're absolutely right. That's what brings me here today. I enjoy helping other people. 1 second. There we go. I got lights. I enjoy helping other people. 36, 36. Fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite of it. Face your fears head on, knowing with them lies of potentials for growth and transformation. Take bold forward steps, trusting that you have the strength to overcome any obstacle. I told you, you ready. We are ready. We're ready for this new year. I don't think any of us are going to be playing games. I think we are ready. We've had a rough couple of years, possibly for some of us. And, it's like what they say, the jig is up. Okay? Not the gig. The J-I-G, jig. All right? It's a wrap. It's curtains. All right. 2828. Appreciation. Discover the power of gratitude and appreciation. Count your blessings every day. Show appreciation to those around you and embrace the simple joys of life. This is what we always do, and I believe that's why we are so, like, getting what it is that we need. You know, I really believe this. So, those were the angel numbers and some of the letterings. You don't have to not have seen any of those numbers, although maybe the message you needed to hear, or just remind yourself uh, of those things, especially when people come at you and they make you feel like, I want to claim up, I don't want to help anything or anybody. No, we still have to continue on in our mission and what it is that we're supposed to do. Okay? So, let's get a crystal guidance message. Let's find out what crystal message the Gemini's may need to be using at this time. If you don't believe in crystals, that's perfectly fine. Although there is a message with the crystal book, so maybe you'll accept the message. And, for those that you work with the crystals, maybe this is the crystal that you need to know, as well as the message as well. So here we go. Thank you, Most High, Divine of the highest white light. What would you like us Geminis to know? What crystal message? Ooh, there we go. Kyanite. Wow, they want us to go deep. In the petrified wood. All right, y'all. It's about to go down. It's about to go down, ladies and gents. These are two beautiful, beautiful cards. It's going down. These messages are beautiful. So, I can't recall them verbatim, so I am going to read them to you. Let's go. Let's find out what this is. We got kyanite. Kyanite is very strong. Did you know they found nothing but kyanite underneath the World Trade Center? New York is nothing but kyanite underneath there. There's a lot of stones, around us. So, intuition, ideas, and dreams. You better know it. It says, pay attention to your intuition and to your dreams over the coming days, for you are being guided towards deeper spiritual understanding and insights. Through the process, much of which occurs on the subconscious level or in your dream state, rather ingenious ideas will surface that will radically change your views on life, particularly your career. Kyanite will help you ground this idea as you discover ways of practical applying your ideas in your everyday life and work. However, do not try to force the process. The ideal will surface when you least expect it. Simply relax and allow yourself to be open to new possibilities and insights. Know that they already exist within you as an abstract spiritual form. I told you they going deep. They said it's already within you like an abstract, what? Spiritual form. That is beautiful. Yes. This right here, the crown, the chakra alignments, all that. Get it, gems. Let's go. Petrified wood. What we got here? I don't even know what to say because that was beautiful. All right. I know this petrified wood message is beautiful as well. It says, standing the test of time, transformation, strength. True wisdom stands the test of time because it stems from the external part of your nature, the soul. They tearing us up, Gemini's. If we don't know now, we it says the soul. A magical transformation is about to occur through the unexpected turn of events. This is all the result of the strength and commitment you have long shown towards something you truly believe in, and will soon be time to accept your reward, knowing that you were right all. It says after all. Only thing I could get out was all. But it says you were right after all. Whew. The strength and the commitment you have shown for a long time will serve you well. Many who have until now either ridiculed you or attempted to discredit you will all of a sudden want to jump on your side. Will blow me down. It says it's possible to stand firm in your beliefs, yet also show compassion to others. And it goes back to us not burning stuff down, for us to celebrate the fact that we know what we know, and we feel what we feel, and we are who we are. Period. That is a complete sentence. And no one's going to tell us no different. You can go ahead and screenshot us this kyanite. Gemini, if you don't have it, screenshot it now. Or get you a piece. We also have the petrified wood. You can screenshot that if you don't have it. If not, get you a piece. I do have my petrified wood right here. This is a raw form. Alright? So, it's happening. It's going down. I told you, it's serious. And we got the pyrite at the bottom. Alright, let's see what the pyrite has to say. Because the bottom card for me sometimes is always that ultimate surprise. And pyrite is extremely strong. It says pyrite, emotional balance, psychological strength, relationship protection. Yes. So, you may be feeling emotionally unbalanced at present because you have allowed yourself to at least partially believe of another's critical judgment of you. This malicious criticism was directed to you by someone who falsely believes that they will gain something by belittling you. When people gonna learn? Oh, I'm supposed to have the this up so you can see this. So, here we go. This is the pyrite. It says, to regain your mental strength and emotional balance, you must realize that this whole episode is simply emotional blackmail. You are dearly loved and held in high esteem by many. And see this episode for what it really is. And do not allow anyone to be so affected by what someone... Don't allow yourself to be so affected by what one person says. Another knows the truth. You got that right. It says pyrite can help strengthen you both psychologically and emotionally. I like that for us. We think all the time. For you mothers with young children, I just saw 4. I highly suggest that when you have those 5, 10, 15 minutes, even if, whenever you can have it, you sit within yourself, consciously take some breaths, and think and go possibly into your own little world. Go where you want to go. You know, set that time out for you to be totally in your zone and not baby pamper, hubby, wifey, whatever the case may be, job, dog, cat. It's time for balance. We will make time for those things, although it starts with us keeping that balance within ourselves. I'm trying to find a deck here, and let's go with it. Why not? Oh, here it is. I'm making sure my little thing don't fall down, y'all. Alright. And the other thing, so if you are still with me, you have been very resilient. You have had so many obstacles. So maybe you feel me, Gemini's. But you've had so many obstacles, and you decided to use those resources that you can just ultimately do. And nobody in or understands how you do it. They always expect for you to do it though. And when you do it, they they're like, oh, she did it. He did it. Well, didn't you want me to do it? Especially when you put me in a messed up situation, or you just had a situation like a tripod being broke. If you knew how this phone was sitting up here, so let's get with your divination message, okay? Let's go, Gemini's. Soulmates. So maybe your soulmate is coming, or you're dealing with some soulmates. It says soulmates are important people who teach you life lessons. They can be friends, lovers, and family members. Soulmates. So, what else does Gemini's need to know? What do they need to know for their highest good? What does they need to know, Gemini's? Ooh, guides. Your spirit guides are there to help you communicate with your spirit guides today. Yes. However you decide to do so, as long as it's in a healthy, positive way, communicate. Communicate. What else does Gemini need to know? What do they need to know for their highest good? What do they need to know? Ooh, recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. See, I told you, take that 5-10 minutes, especially if you going in before work. You know, if you have that moment, if you're on the bus, put your headphones in, go off in your little lane. If you're in your vehicle, put the music on. If you have the opportunity, get off into your own little lane before you leave the house. If you don't, get off into your zone, in your peace, before you start diddling and dippling, dabbling all over. Because it's important for us to have that energy. And we talk about family. You are completely connected to the family, your soulmates, your guides. It says family. Family is everything. Reconnect with them or tell them that you love them. So if you're not close to your family, you may want to start doing that during this new year so you can have a better relationship, because it talked about that in the cards. Us forgiving, getting past that trauma, healing, loving, light, peace. And it says animals. Animals are important to you. Animals heal, comfort, and relax you. Yes. So some of you may decide to get some animals, or you already have them, and yes, they are very comforting to those that enjoy them. Not everyone enjoys animals, and that's perfectly fine. That doesn't make you less than a person. You know, we all are flowing in a different time, space, energy, frequency, the everything. I just send you nothing but healing, love, and light, Gemini's. And let this new year, this whatever reset this is for you in your life, let it be beautiful. Because we are beautiful. Inside and out, we have a lot. And we can do this. It's not just about being a Gemini, it's the humanity. And it's each one teach one. Let us learn from each other. Heal each other. Love and light to you. Gemstar Goddess.